Welcome to the CruiseCareer Pro video podcast, the show that gives you the unfiltered truth about building a real career in the cruise industry. Today, we are talking about the shadow hierarchy, why the crew laundry manager is sometimes more powerful than your direct supervisor. Let's get into it. If you have spent any time on a ship, you already know that the org chart on paper looks nothing like the actual power structure on board. There is a formal hierarchy: officers, department heads, supervisors, and then there is the shadow hierarchy. The people who actually control the things that matter to your daily life, and nowhere is that more visible than in the laundry. Every officer's uniform, every crew member's shirt, it all flows through one department.
Pressing complete, moving to fold.
Looks good. I'll finish these trousers.
Here is the reality. The laundry manager controls when your uniform comes back, whether it is pressed correctly, whether it comes back at all before your next shift. On turnaround day, when you need that fresh uniform at 6 in the morning, the laundry manager decides if you are standing at inspection looking sharp or looking like you slept in your clothes. That is real power. On turnaround day, a delayed uniform can derail an entire inspection. But it is not just the laundry manager. The shadow hierarchy includes the crew mess supervisor who controls seating in the best sections, the IT technician who can get your tablet working in 20 minutes or in 3 days, depending on whether you have treated them with respect, the crew purser who processes your pay disputes, the ship's electrician who fixes the air conditioning in your cabin. These people do not appear on the guest-facing org chart, but they shape your life at sea. The crew mess, the IT office, the purser's desk, unofficial power sent.
Busy morning on the Lido deck?
Yeah, but the tips were good.
Nice.
I have watched senior officers treat these people like they were invisible, and I have watched those same officers spend weeks dealing with minor frustrations that never seem to resolve. Coincidence? Not always. The people in the shadow hierarchy do not forget how they are treated. They remember, and their memory has very practical consequences for your daily comfort and your operational efficiency. Respect in the shadow hierarchy is earned face to face, not by rank.
Morning. Everything running smoothly? Yes, sir. All systems are good. Excellent. Keep up the good work.
Here's what smart crew members do. They learn the names of the people in the shadow hierarchy on day one, not as a manipulation tactic, as a basic courtesy. You introduce yourself. You say thank you genuinely, not performatively. You do not demand. You ask. That small difference in approach compounds over a 6-month contract into an enormous advantage. First impressions in the crew, corridors matter as much as in the dining room.
Welcome aboard. I'm the laundry supervisor. Thanks. Great to be here. If you need anything, just ask.
And if you are in a leadership role, this matters even more. Your ability to get things done on board depends on informal relationships as much as formal authority. When you need something fixed fast, when you need a favor, when you need someone to bend the rules slightly for a legitimate operational reason, the shadow hierarchy is who you call. If you have treated them well, doors open. If you have not, you are on your own. Informal networks move faster than any work order system ever will.
Busy lunch service. How's your day?
Same. So many new arrivals.
Tell me about it. Ready for tonight?
That is my take on the shadow hierarchy. The cruise ship is a small world, and the people who thrive in it understand that every person on that vessel, regardless of their rank or department, has something to offer and deserves to be treated with basic respect. If you found this useful, visit CruiseCareerPro.com for a free CV review with ATS score and join the CruiseCareer Pro Facebook community. The link is in the description. I will see you in the next episode.